Hello, and welcome back to another episode of my Minecraft beta series. I have finally returned to this series after playing Modern Minecraft for a while. And to be honest, I had a lot of fun, but now I wanna have some calm time playing. And in the previous episode, I built this quarry and I said that I'm gonna start digging here. And this is the current progress. Yeah, I've dug a whole chunk out and I've started digging another one. But I stopped for now because I think I have enough stone to build the next build that I wanted. And of course, it's a library. As you can see, there are all these furnaces hard at work, making me stone. And I already have this much stone smelted, but that's nothing compared to this amount of cobblestone that I have. Yeah, I have been hard at work. But yeah, in this episode, I'm gonna build library and sugarcane farm because library requires a lot of books. And in order to make those books, I need a lot of sugarcane, for which I'm gonna make an automatic sugarcane farm. Okay, let's take some obsidian, some cobblestone, and I don't have any iron on me right now. Here we go. Another... Oh my god, I got so used to shift clicking now. Let's smelt one iron ingot. And I'll need to smelt a lot more iron. That's in my minds because I need to build a lot of pistons. Sugarcane farm isn't as cheap. I'll need a lot of pistons in there. Like this. Yeah, I'm not gonna build a building for this one right now. I'm gonna do it a bit later. Now, I'm curious. Will this connect me to a specific place or am I gonna build a new Oh, this connected me to my home portal. Okay. I don't really know how I feel about this. Yes, I'm close to my castle now, which means I can go straight to the mines. Okay, let's go to the mines. Later on, I need to build a tunnel that goes to the quarry. Yeah, old Minecraft is strange. But at least I'm quickly back. I don't want to walk another 1,000 blocks again, because it's, what, almost 10 minutes to go. Alright, right now I need a bunch of iron. I haven't really come up with the amount that I will need to make. But I think that's... Okay, that's plenty enough. I'm just gonna take a stack of iron and that's it. I don't think I'll need any more. And now... I don't have exact coordinates of that portal. Yeah, that's nice. Alright, I'll get back there. And I'll make another tunnel to my home portal, I think. So yeah, see you in a bit. And so, here it is. Another nether pathway. It leads right to my quarry. And now I can finally walk between all these places without needing to waste a lot of time. Yeah, the only thing is to light this place a little bit up. I think, yeah, these torches is not gonna be enough. But oh well. If we get into here... I am back at my quarry. Now, I can finally start moving all of my resources from here. Mostly, I want to take only a little bit of redstone and all of the stone from here. With maybe a double chest of cobblestone. I think that's all that I'm gonna take from here. So yeah, I'm gonna move all of this stuff. And we are gonna meet again at my castle where I'm finally gonna start building my sugarcane farm. And after that, the library that I've been so eager to build. Alright, all of my stuff has been moved. Currently I have almost full chest of stone and a bit more than I have full chest of cobblestone. I hope that's gonna be enough for the library. But first things first, I need to start building the sugarcane farm. And I'm gonna be doing it underneath here. And yeah, what am I going to make? I'm gonna make it that I can stand AFK and maybe leave the auto clicker turned on. Once in 5 minutes presses on the button and all the sugarcane falls down into the water that goes straight to me. Yeah, I'm gonna make it into 8 layers. I wanna have a stack of sugarcane like going. So yeah, now I'll need to clear up the space. Yeah, I'll need to go take another pickaxe. But if I dig out this, I just want to quickly build one of the modules that I'm thinking about. So water is gonna go here. It's mostly gonna be like a modern sugarcane farm, but it's gonna be fully manual. That's the only difference between the old and new. And I'm gonna make it into a big glass thing so I can see what's going on in here. Wait a second. I think Yep, I screwed up a little bit. This is the place where it's gonna fall down. Yeah, I built it incorrectly. I needed to do it one block back. And yeah, why it's gonna be 2 blocks? Because then all of the sugarcane is definitely gonna fall down. Because it could catch up and I don't wanna have any losses. Then I'm placing all these pistons here. And let's hope that this is working the same as in the new Minecraft. I place a redstone line here. Then here behind I'm gonna make a little ladder. There's a couple of false extents. Yep, very good. Now, can I plant it? Yep, absolutely. And so this is just one of the modules. I'll have it two-sided, where with the one button press, both sides, in total 64 sugarcane are falling down. And then I want to see how much it's gonna produce in 1 hour before I go to sleep. Because I'm gonna record this episode in 2 sessions, and this is the first one. Then some water. Yeah, I'm currently not really planning to decorate any of this. I just wanna build it so it's functional. I know it's gonna take a while for me, but I'm ready to spend some time. And yeah, I have some glass, so I'm gonna try to place it in here. And now I need to repeat the same thing 5 more times. Or no, 7 more times, even better. But okay. See you in a bit when I'm done with my sugarcane farm. And okay, here it is. My manual sugarcane farm. I finally did it. Now I can just go inside here, turn around, press this little button, and all the sugarcane will fall down right to me. And then I can stand just inside here and collect it. So now I'm gonna leave this running for about an hour, and we will see how much stuff do I get from all of this. It's been about an hour. I haven't seen myself how much there is, but I was from time to time just looking in how much I got. And yeah, I don't know if it's an hour because these stupid creatures, I hate them. They just got in and messed everything up. Yeah, I didn't close this, but that doesn't matter. They shouldn't go inside. But yeah, okay. How much did I get in about an hour? 3, 2, 1. Oh. 1 stack, let's remove because it was right from the beginning. And it's about an 8 stacks. It's around 8 stacks. That's really good actually. Here we have all of my sugarcane. I'm not really sure if this is gonna be enough. No, I'm certain that this is not gonna be enough. I'll need to make about a 2-hour AFK session. I think I'm just gonna leave the game running when I'm gonna go to the shop. That's it, because that's gonna be about an hour maybe. So yeah, the next order of business is to start building my library. Finally, I have all of this ground, but I think I'm gonna expand it a little bit and shrink the mage tower, because now that I'm looking at it, it's too big. I'm not gonna be able to make it look good with this size. If it was modern Minecraft with 256 block limit, then yeah, I could make it look good, but it's just 128 and I'm already at 73. So no, I am gonna start building it. I'll try to come up with the face of it, at least for the beginning. Alright, I have started a little bit of building. I just marked out the territory that this library is gonna take, and to be honest, it's bigger than I thought initially. If you look at the concept art that I made before, you can see that there are a lot of stuff that I planned, and now I somehow need to incorporate all of it here. And that's why it balloons so much. And yeah, it's cutting right into the mage's tower, so it's definitely gonna shrink in size. The library is gonna be the size of the Grandmaster's office, which is kind of insane. Yeah. Alright, I've done a little bit of building and trying to get the feel for how I really want it to look, and I currently really don't know. I'm still trying to understand. Oh my god, there's so many wolves here. Why? I extended this part by one block to the side, and I might trim off these and just leave it as it is. Maybe remove these slabs and make it like this. Let's see, how does this look? Yeah, I think I'm gonna make it like this. Maybe add something at the bottom, like at the church and graveyard, but I think I'm gonna leave it like this. Yeah, it's a lot harder than I thought initially, but the same as with the church. In order to make it look good, I'll need to do a bit more building and a bit more thinking. Like this. So yeah, now I'm gonna try to deal with this side and make it look at least half decent. Okay, so here's this side kind of completed. I might add some elements to the roof, but I think it looks decent enough. I pretty much like it. Yeah, it's a little bit different from my concept art, but I mostly followed it as it was. And I have entrances from 3 sides in total. Maybe I'm not gonna put it in there, but I'm gonna leave it at this side because I want the mage to be able to get inside there without needing to go around. And yes, I moved this circle that marks its tower a little bit to the side, and now it looks a lot better because there is some space to breathe. But then I also incorporated a bit of cobblestone in here because it looked a bit too flat, and now after adding some of it, it looks kind of nice. I am starting to think I maybe add some here, maybe some on these, make it a bit varied, but I'm not really sure yet. Maybe one that goes almost to the top here, and one that goes maybe somewhere to there, because there's a bit too much stone happening, and then it's gonna separate from this one. Maybe add a little something here and on the other side too. But yeah, now I wanna finish all of the exterior in just one go. I have the back side and the other side of this to finish up. Alright, I'll get straight into it. And here is the exterior, mostly done. The only thing that I might need to add are some elements here and there and add some glass. But I think mostly the exterior is done. Yes, I repeated the same pattern as on that side here, even though it's so close to the wall. But I decided to make it the same and look nice. Yeah, here I added like this, like everywhere. Maybe I'm gonna add something on top. Also here I removed these parts because they didn't look really good, and like this it looks pretty awesome. I like it. And now the next thing is to start working on the interior. Yeah, it's a lot bigger than I imagined before. So I'm gonna start with making the floor in here and adding another walkway at the top. And I'm thinking to leave a space in here in the middle, so when you walk in you can see how grand it is. But I already like it, so I'm just gonna start doing. And yeah, I did a little bit of AFKing on my sugarcane farm, and it was for about an hour yet again, and I got something about, what, 8 or 9 stacks of sugarcane. So that farm is pretty efficient, at least efficient enough for my needs. So yeah, I'm gonna get right into making the floors. Alright, interior is partially complete, and I also placed in some of the glass, or rather all of the glass. And yes, to be honest, this is one of my most favorite interiors that I've ever done in Minecraft. This actually looks pretty impressive. There is this first floor where there are gonna be like books, and here will be 4 study tables, and all of the other mostly are gonna be either books or some plants to make this place a little bit more livelier. It is the second floor, and On the stairs, I decided not to use the fences, but use other stairs to make this little border. And it looks pretty nice. And here will also be sound just turned off. Alright. So here will be large bookshelves. That's what I want in here. And I think I'm gonna put up 2 big chandeliers up there. And I think on that I'm gonna be done with this. Or maybe I'm gonna add some decorations in here to make it a bit better because it looks bland. Maybe like some arches or something like that. But yeah, it's pretty close to being done. This is one of the builds that I was the most excited for. And I'm really happy how it's turning out. So yeah, I'm just gonna go gather a bunch of books and finish the rest of the interior. And here it is. Finally done. At least I hope that I finished everything in here because I was building. I'm thinking that I'm done with that, but then I found that I've forgotten some places to do. So now I'm hoping that I actually done everything. So now let's see the interior of my library. Yeah, it's nothing fancy, of course. But yeah, as I said, I wanted to make like tables where people come in and get a book and sit down with a lot of bookshelves. And yes, I made the same thing in all the corners because this is the public library where anyone in the town can come in and read any book that's in here. So this is the first floor. And yeah, as the decorations for the walls, I decided to use these paintings, and as you can see, there is a lot of them because there were a lot of walls that didn't have anything, and I thought paintings are gonna be perfect for that. As for the second floor, just a lot of bookshelves and some bushes. You can see there is one there, one inside here, one inside there, and these little chandeliers. Yeah, these are simple but pretty nice, so I'm gonna be making more of these. And there's another painting here, another painting here. Then I have a bunch of paintings here. And then I have the upper floor with more books. And 2 big chandeliers. Yeah, they are, let's be honest, they're not the best. I still don't really like them. There is something, this is one of the things that I need to work on later on. Yeah, this 2-block awkward roof makes it a lot harder to build. But at least I have the idea in. I'm definitely gonna return to this building sooner or later and do some modifications to it. Because I want all of my buildings to look really nice. And yeah, these stone slab accents inside are pretty nice, so I'm gonna be using them a lot more to separate the walkway and the inner side. But yeah, this is the library. Another build that I've made. Yeah, this is the best view of it. I really love this view. It's just amazing. Yeah, old Minecraft makes it look amazing. Yeah, I might add something to the outside of it and to the other builds too. But I currently don't really know what exactly. I think there needs to be something. Maybe that's the thing that I've forgotten about. Now, looking at my sketch, and there was nothing there. Did I really plan to leave it plain as it is? And actually, yeah. I think I'm gonna leave this as it is, but I need to add something on the roof later on. But that's gonna be for the next episode or just as a point in one of the future episodes. And yeah, I'm gonna make a ladder inside here that leads down to my sugarcane farm. And I'm thinking that I'm gonna make it like here, because this is a perfect spot for it. Look at this. It's just perfect. I think that's it for this episode. Alright, thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode where I'm gonna be building this major tower. So yeah, bye!